Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Florence Furleyhand, and this is The Skippa Show. Today we are going to be talking about a very interesting subject, the Industrial Revolution. We've all suffered over the past year with the Industrial Revolution, but today we're going to be talking to a couple people that it really hit home for them.
The Industrial Revolution began in Manchester and Liverpool, England. The Industrial Revolution demanded a large amount of machine-made goods. This resulted in a high demand for factory workers.
The Industrial Revolution began because there was such a high demand for goods. This demand forced products to be made faster by machines. Because of the high demand for workers to operate the machines, urbanization flourished. Large amounts of people moved into cities, making living conditions crammed.
No. No, Daddy. No, Daddy. Don't hit me. Ouch.
The Agricultural Revolution left farmers in need of jobs. They moved to the city looking for work. This fulfilled the labor aspect of factors of production. The other two factors of production were land and capital. Since the farmers were in such need of work, they worked ridiculously long hours, making them tired. This often resulted in on-the-job injuries.
What's going on down there? Get back to work!
We're here at the TGM mines to talk to a child worker. Excuse me. I'm a reporter here. I was just wondering if I could talk to you for a few minutes about your living and working conditions.
Alright.
What is the working conditions like here?
It is very brutal in the summers and freezing in the winters.
What about your working hours?
Our working hours are from dawn to dusk, and we have short, very, very short breaks.
What about your living conditions? How is it life at home?
Well, when I come home, my father beats me, and when I go to bed, I go scared for the next day.
Do you live in large houses, or is it very...
It is very cramped and small, and it smells like manure in the backyard, if we had a backyard.
Well, thank you for your time. I don't want to keep you.
Okay, please.
Are you guys stop working? We're now speaking to the owner of EW Textile Mill about the changes that happened following the Industrial Revolution. So, Charles, why did conditions improve without the worldwide revolution that Karl Marx predicted?
Well, first of all, the unions formed. They used their more skilled workers to get benefits, such as shorter hours and better pay. They also had legislative reforms where laws were made to shorten hours for women and children and to make child labor laws. Industrialists who supported cheap labor were being
Any major changes?
Yes. They formed the International Council of Women to get better pay, or equal pay, as men, and better hours.
Well, thanks for coming today, Charles. It was nice having you.
Thank you.
Our next guest will help us to understand communism more clearly. Communism is an extreme form of socialism. Socialism is an economic system where the factors of production are owned by the public and operate for the welfare of all. Here to talk to us today about communism is Karl Marx. It's nice to meet you, Karl.
It's nice to meet you.
So, can you please tell us why couldn't conditions improve without a revolution?
Well, Florence, at the time, my ideas made the most sense. Factories would put small shops out of business, and small numbers of manufacturers would control the wealth. And eventually, the government would wither away. This would lay out the outline for communism.
Can you explain to us a little more clearly what communism is?
Well, communism is when all means of production are owned by the people, creating...
Now here to talk to us is Adam Smith. We here at the Skippa Show have heard that you think that government shouldn't interfere with business. Can you elaborate more?
Yes, this is an explanation of laissez-faire, which is an economic policy of letting owners of industry set working conditions without the interference of government. And essentially, it favors a free market without government involvement.
Interesting. Can you tell us more about your experience with creating capitalism?
Well, capitalism is a combination of my ideas and those of Thomas Malthus and David Ricardo. Combined, these ideas form an economic system in which money is invested in business ventures for the goal of making a profit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching this special edition of The Skipper Show. I'm Flores Flabberhand, and these are our guests.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, this game is so gay!
You realize what you're saying when you say that's so gay? Knock it off!
If you're listening, whoa, sing it back and whoa.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Skipper Show. I'm Florence Furleyhand, and operate for the welfare of all. Here to talk to us today about communism is Karl Marx. It's nice to have you.
It's nice to have you too.
Welfare of all. Talk to us today about communism is Karl Marx. It's nice to have you, Karl.
It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Chloe.
Oh my God, Dylan.
FIFA World Cup 2010.
If you're listening,